please start from the beginning.
My topic is multi-criteria decision making and optimization methodology for sustainable integrated farming system. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So this is my outline of presentation. I will share background and concept, multi-criteria decision making and optimization methodology approaches in integrated farming system, development farm model and farm development card, a new concepts to promote integrated farming systems, farm development card, a case study under northeastern hill region with the application of optimization methodology. Then conclusion. Here I want to present that these are some of the national priorities like self-reliant India, doubling the farmers' income, rural bio-entrepreneurship, skill India, make in India, reduction of emissions, national education policy. These are some of the national priorities. One of them is the doubling the farmers' income by 2022. It was a vision of our Honorable Prime Minister, and it is the responsibility of everyone that we can double the farmers' income as an important priority of the nations. And it is also one of the important area of your training program where it is proposed that integrated farming system and doubling the farmers' income. Doubling the farmers' income through integrated farming systems. This is the core area of our presentation and discussion. Doubling the farmers' income is the vision of Honorable Prime Minister. It is an acid test for National Agricultural Research and Extension System of the country. Doubling the farmers' income is the vision of Honorable Prime Minister. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So it is a acid test for National Agricultural Research Extension System of the country. It is also a acid test for all of the faculties, those who are attending the training and those who are resource persons. It is a acid test that doubling the farmers' income. And it is a big responsibility before the scientists and faculties. If we are not able to do it, then we are failing. It is a big opportunity before us. And it is acid test. Why I want to say that doubling the farmers' income by 2022 was our vision and also target. But we should not skip this target and we should concentrate how the farmers' income can be doubled. Now, after 2022, perhaps this objective is now skipped by the planners and the officers working at the ground level. What I want to say here is that Sears, a big group of scientific community who made studies for 1 lakh publications, made a survey of the literature for 1 lakh publications and found that 82% farmers in the world are small and marginal. And more than 95% of the research we are doing and publishing, they are not able to solve the problem for the small and marginal farmers. And we are mostly concentrating on the large and big farmers. And our research is not targeting to the sustainable development goals. So this is a very big findings and published in the Nature. And in a nutshell, I can say that this has reported that our research we are doing, it is not benefiting the small and marginal farmers and not benefiting to eradicate hunger from the planet. Then what went wrong for Indian agriculture? It is unclear what could be an alternative path to the green revolutions. Even and Golin, 2003, assessing the impact of Green Revolution 1960 to 2000, and published in Science, that India could achieve the Green Revolution. It is a very, very pride for the country. But after the Green Revolution, many post-Green Revolution problems were arised. Under that situations, they could not find any alternative that could have been adopted instead of a Green Revolutions. So this is a study of 60 years, review of the literature, Behra and France, and they published a paper in Advances in Agronomy, in which they have mentioned that it is the disciplinary and a commodity approach which has derailed the train from holistic path to the disciplinary and commodity path. In this slide, I want to say that Indian agriculture is suffering, is largely suffering because of the disciplinary and commodity approaches. So here we have taken the training program which highlights or give focus on holistic approach, that is integrated farming systems approach. So I want to emphasize that system approach and holistic approach is very important in the context of our country, where the output of the money spent on agriculture can be enhanced with the help of a system and holistic approach. Again, the country is having more than 85% of the farmers are small and marginal farmers. For sustainable development of the small and marginal farmers, system approach is very much paramount. If we will go for a commodity and disciplinary approach, the output will be very less. So we have to go for holistic and system approach for the sustainable development of the small and marginal farmers. So here I have given the system, the definition of system. A system is an arrangement of components of the parts that interact according to some processes and transfer inputs into outputs. So this is about that the system approach should be other than commodity and component approach, which is prevalent in our country. Here I have shown that 6 blind men approaching an elephant and studying an elephant, and they give different opinion about the elephant. That elephant like a trunk, it is like a tail, it is like a wall. So like this, when a blind man look at different parts, so their picture, their view is like this. Similarly, in agriculture also, with respect to time, with respect to space, and in a system, when we think in a component wise, our views and our perception is different. So when we see in a system and holistic approach, the picture become more clear and it is more output giving. In integrated farming system, by in a system approach, the output is better. At the ground level, I want to say that at the ground level, the approaches are commodity and component approaches. If you will go to the ground level, and you will find that the component and the commodity approach is very prevalent, and because of that, our result output from the investment is very less. If it will be holistic and synergy is to be explored at the ground level, then our output will be more that we spend on agriculture. Here I want to give my own definition of farming system. A farming system is a complex matrix of farmer, farm enterprise or enterprises, farm resources, farm environment, external and internal, all together give a complex matrix which we call farming systems. And there is a difference between integrated farming system and farming system also, that you might be knowing. So simplest way, very most simplest way, I have given you the definition of farming systems. Designing of integrated farming system is very important, and unless you make a good design of the farming systems, your output, your result, it will not better. And at least in a research station, in a KVK, one should try for a appealing integrated farming systems that I am going to make you present, that the farming system by integrated farming system that we develop, it should be properly designed. And when it is properly designed, then only its look will be better and output will be also better. And it will run for a long run. So while we are designing, we have to design from the crop enterprise to meet cereal, pulses, oilseeds, fodder, matching to the dairy animal requirement, fruits and high value crops. These are some of the areas in crop enterprise. While we are designing, we have to think. Designing of a dairy farm or a dairy unit. So we simply putting, tiding or keeping 2-3 animals is not enough. You have to properly design. If a farmer is coming to your IFS unit, he should learn that the dairy house should be designed in this pattern so that it will be scientifically sound. Similarly, designing of the fish pond, what should be the size, how the dikes of the pond should be designed, designing of the duck house, design of the poultry house, design of the mushroom unit, design of the vermicompost unit, and design of the biogas plant. All those designs should be taken into considerations, and I am presenting before you one design at Delhi, integrated farming system, and it is published in Current Science. It is a very important integrated farming system model, which has doubled the farmer's income. Not only double the farmer's income, it has tripled the farmer's income. And the model was so designed, you can look at it from its view, that we have also here the fish pond of 0.1 hectare area. Total model is 1 hectare area, and crop area 0.7 hectare, fodder area 0.1 hectare, horticulture 0.05 hectare, high value crops 0.1 hectare, dairy 3 units, crossbred cows, duckery 35 birds, poultry 50 birds, fence area contribute. So this model has been developed for North Indian situations to replace rice wheat cropping system, which is degrading the natural resources. At the same time, it will double the farmer's income. In rice wheat cropping system, hardly we get 60 to 70 or 80,000 rupees per hectare per annum. Whereas in this model, we have got 3,78,784 rupees per annum through integrated farming systems. It is almost 3 times or more than 3 times of the income of rice wheat cropping system. Not only it is climate resilient and very good important model, and this model has been visited by 10 lakhs visitors, more than 10 lakhs visitors, and a very important piece of work at IIR in New Delhi, which was developed under my leadership. You can see here this model has been visited by Honorable Radhamohan Singh ji, the then Agriculture Minister, and the next minister is, you can see here, from Jharkhand. He is from Jharkhand. He was our Agriculture Minister Munda ji. He has also visited integrated farming system model, and here there is presence of Honorable Dr. Himanshu Pathak ji, DG, and Dr. Yadav ji, presently DDG Crops, Dr. S.S. Thakur. So many people are there and so many people have visited. Yeah, Governor of UP also visited. What I want to say that more than 10 lakh visitors have visited that site. Similarly, this is another site of integrated farming system. You can see here, this is these locations, and you can see before development of a farming system model, the land was situation was like this, and the integrated farming system was properly designed. You see the site before development. Site before development, I was here only. It is in Meghalaya. So, and this has been to convert to this type of model. You can see here the Principal Secretary Agriculture Government of Meghalaya is visiting along with his wife. So this is a good model we developed at Meghalaya under the situations you have developed. You have seen already. I have shown you the situation from this situation with the harvest of the spring water under hill ecology, it has been developed. And at OEOT also, this model was developed during my PhD work at OEOT, and Dr. I.C. Mahapatra was Honorable Vice Chancellor by that time. Honorable Vijay Naikji has visited the site, and this is the picture. What I want to say that I have presented before you integrated farming system under rainfed and coastal ecology. I have shown you under hill and mountain ecology, also in irrigated ecology at Delhi. In all the cases, it has been found that integrated farming system has been proved to be very important tool for doubling the farmer's income. This is the situation I want to show. And I have already mentioned about designing of the integrated farming systems. And there are various aspects, how you will design the crop, how you will design the dairy unit, how poultry, duckery, all those things, how you will design. And there are scientific approaches for designing an integrated farming system that I am going to present in my lectures. Integrated farming system model in a single objective framework. Linear programming is an important aspect in which the integrated farming system can be designed by combining various resources available at the farm level, at the farmer's level. Maximize Z equal to 1 to N, and maximize Cj, Xj. It does not mean anything. It is just summation of different enterprises in a farm in such a way that the income will be maximized, while we are taking into consideration the constraints at the farm level. Okay, Xj is the level of jth activities. Don't confuse whatever it may be complicated in the first instance. Jth activity means, suppose there are 5 enterprises, J will be 5. Cj is the gross margin of the jth activity. Suppose you are taking crop, and in crop, 1 hectare your gross income is 5 lakhs or 3 lakhs, 2 lakhs. That in Cj it is presented. Z is equal to total gross income, gross margin, but total, what will be the total gross income? Cj is the gross margin of the jth activities, and Aij is the quantity of ith resource required for the jth activities. Ith resource means ith. I may be land, I may be capital, I may be laborer. So for growing crops 1 hectare area, what is the land required, what is the labor required, what is the capital required, that is the ith resources. For jth activity, I told you crop, I may be an activity, dairy may be activity, fishery may be activity. Like this, you can have n number of activities. Bi is the amount of ith resource available. Suppose you have capital of 1 lakh rupees. That means Bi for capital is 1 lakh. You may be having 2 hectare of land. That means Bi for land is 1 hectare. So here I have given you C1 is field crop, C2 for pulse, जैसे X1, X2, X3, X4, X5, X6, X7. जो jth activities I have mentioned. So like that, suppose there are 7 enterprises, how you will combine so that your income will be maximum. Not only you will combine, you will combine under a limited resource available. That means your land is maybe 1 hectare area. You have only 1 hectare area. Your capital may be 1 lakh rupees you have. You can spend 1 lakh rupees around the year. And you may have around 600 man days to spend or 300 man days to spend around the year. So these are some of the constraints. Like this, you may have 100 constraints. Within this constraint, how you will combine all the enterprises so that your income will be maximized, one of the target of the farmers. So this is the mathematical model as I have presented. Connection कर देना power. ये जो maximize here what that 25142x1, that means crop, suppose crop में आपका 25,142 रुपया, you have 25,142 rupees you net profit you got, x1. Similarly x2 maybe fishery, x3 maybe dairy, x4, like this. You have 7 enterprises, and in that 7 enterprises you have income, and what should be its allocation so that your income will be maximum. Your model will be written like this. R1 means land is available up to less or equal to 1 hectare. And capital is available up to 1 lakh rupees, and laborer is available less or equal to 300 man days. So like this, if you have the situations like this, and you have the gross margin and your cost of production and labor requirement, all those information you have, and you can design a mathematical model and single objective framework. This way I have already developed, and these are some of the IFS model for North Indian situations in a single objective framework in comparing the rice wheat cropping system. Rice wheat cropping system is compared here, and in IFS it has been with the help of a single objective linear programming, this has been developed. And with this model developed by linear programming, what we observed that for marginal farmers and small farmers, integrated farming system gave 6 to 86% higher income, 6 to 77% higher income respectively than rice wheat cropping systems. So integrated farming system gave more income than the rice wheat cropping systems. Similarly, more employment also for medium and large farmers. IFS gave 5 to 44% and 3 to 40% higher income respectively than rice wheat cropping system. Overall, IFS proved promising and more remunerative than rice wheat. IFS can replace rice wheat to bring sustainability in agriculture in the region. This is with respect to North Indian situation, Punjab Haryana situation. It has been published in Animal Production Science 2014. What I discussed, this is with respect to single objective framework. But there are situations. A single objective framework means you are going to maximize your income. You are going to minimize your labor requirement. You are going to minimize your production cost. So like this is a single objective framework. But when there are situations when there are multi-objectives, that means you want to enhance your income, at the same time you want to reduce your labor requirement. You want to enhance your income, at the same time you want to reduce the investment. You want to increase your income and reduce the risk. So this type of multi-objective frameworks are available, which are useful for designing and integrated farming systems. So don't in the first time it don't feel panic, but I want to impress you that these are some of the mathematical approaches are available for designing an integrated farming system. You might be thinking integrated farming system is just keeping few animals like cows, then some fishery area, some duck area like this, and you just keep it, and it is become integrated farming system. But there are ways, there are approaches which you can learn from abroad also, and there are scientific approaches which you need to apply in integrated farming systems. Okay, so these are available. These are multi criteria decision making techniques, and like compromise programming for IFS, goal programming for IFS, fuzzy linear programming for IFS, risk analysis in farming system using compromise risk programming in IFS. You should know that these are some of the tools and techniques and scientific approaches, mathematical approaches available for designing and integrated farming systems. So this is with respect to compromise programming. Here it is so designed that we just study the LP distance, LPx, LP metric objective function x. Suppose there are 5 solutions are there where the LP metric distance is less, it is a better solution. I don't want to go all details through this equation, but I want to share that you should know that this is a compromise risk programming. By compromise programming is available where you can minimize some criteria, at the same time maximize some criteria, so you can have a compromise between different objectives. So you have 4 objectives, 3 objectives, you want to compromise that objectives and maximize some objectives, minimize some objectives and maximize some objectives. Like this you can do with this. Here is the LP distance. You can see weight scenario 1, minimization of capital. Up you want to enhance your income. You want to enhance your income. At the same time, you want that minimization of the capital. Here emphasis in weight scenario 1, we have given the option to minimize the capital requirement. Under that situation, your allocation of the land for different enterprises, dairy, piggery, poultry, fishery, agroforestry, crop, all those things, the allocation is given taking into care your objective. Farm return is 5,89,634 from 1 hectare of area. So this is a weight scenario 1 and weight scenario 2, weight scenario minimization of the labor requirement. And weight scenario 3, maximization of the weight scenario 3 is the maximization of the farm income. Weight 4 is equal weighted to all the objectives. This way of what I want to say that with this type of allocations, you can find out different allocation of the different enterprises, giving weightage to different resources. Similarly, you can also go for risk analysis in IFS, Integrated Farming System. Model for small farmers in Eastern India using MCDM techniques, compromise risk programming. Here you can see risk in Z1, net income in Z2 is increasing with the increase of the income. in the context of a marginal farmer. Okay. So when there is a minimum risk, the allocation of crop, dairy, fishery, mushroom, poultry, duckery, apiary, and biogas is given. With the maximum risk, 25,553, and the net income is also maximum, 76,826. So here also the allocation of the enterprises is given. So this way you can have a risk analysis of your integrated farming system. That tool is compromise risk programming. Similarly, integrated farming system using multi-objective fuzzy linear programming, when there is a vagueness in the data collection and the farmers is not able to properly judge the output of an integrated farming system, the level of satisfaction from the farm he is getting. So this way he is not able to express the output in a precise way. Under that situation, fuzzy linear programming can be utilized, and it is judged with the help of a membership function. These are some of the membership functions. And this fuzzy multi-objective compromise model for northwestern Indian situation, a case study I am presenting before you, and this lambda value is also at the end. So this is published. So this I gave. Are you able to listen me? Please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please continue.
Yes, sir.
So these are some of the mathematical things I have, tools I have presented. So you might be not be comfortable, but you know that there are linear programming, optimization tools like in the single objective framework, and optimization of integrated farming system with a multi-objective framework like compromise programming, goal programming, fuzzy linear programming, risk analysis, compromise risk modeling. All the things are some of the tools are available in a multi-objective framework. So this is another type of modeling work I am going to show you. Just I want to that to increase or to enhance your horizon of thinking, that in integrated farming system these are also available, and we can go for further postdoctoral studies or studies in abroad or in India. We can further, with the advancement of science and AI tools, we can further go studies in this area instead of only thinking for combining crop, animal, dairy, fishery, all those things in a adequate. So these are some of the approaches: agro ecosystem analysis and optimization methodologies. This I have learned at German. JALF I have told you. So this is a very robust big model in which you can have a economic impact as well as ecological impact, and you can have a compromise of that. So if you are doing in a district level, you are doing some farmers welfare, crop intervention, dairy intervention, fishery intervention, some climate resilient activities, some mitigation and adaptation strategies you are implementing at the district level. So how this is district level or block level, you are working at the block level, how it is giving benefit at the block level, you are assessing at the same time its impact at the district level, at the regional level. So that way you can assess through this model. So what I want to say that here there is a Harold Kessler, Professor Harold Kessler, important worker in this model, that multi-objective decision making tool for agro ecosystem management. ये large scale में, as I told you, if you work at the block level, district level, with respect to economic goal, with respect to ecological goal, how you can make compromise. So what is its impact at the district level, regional level? That can be studied with the agro ecosystem analysis. And fortunately, I want to share with you that Professor Harold Kessler visited me at the Division of Agronomy IRA New Delhi on 22/10/2010. I had an interest to study this model, and before to that I have contacted him for my postdoctoral studies at his laboratory. He could not respond, but once he knew that I am working on multicriteria decision making and optimization methodology. I am working on optimization methodology on integrated farming system. Knowing from my training program, knowing from my um, papers, and it was float in the site also that I am organizing training on this optimization methodology by multicriteria decision making and optimization methodology for sustainable integrated farming system. He once came to my room. As a result, we could have a relation, scientific collaboration with him, and I went to Jelf, German, and I again worked under him on agroecosystem analysis. So this already I have explained that in the this is a robust model, and in which we can study whatever we are intervening at the ground level, at the block level, that we can know its impact at the country level, at the regional level, at the district level also. So I have also already given in my outline that I will give some new concept. New concept is that in transfer of technology model, that initially in 1964 we have worked in the country transfer of TOT model. After that, in 1982, farmers back to farmers model by Rhodes and both, working at Peru. 1982, they gave the model that farmers back to farmers. Then farmers first and last model came by Chambers Gildale. Gildale was Indian and Chambers was European. So they gave the model, the farmers first and last model. Beyond farmers first and last, I have given model developmental farm model. Started in 2016 by ICER. Is very important, and I have published it, developmental farm model, that gives that each farm should get a capsule for its healing. Ingredients you have to design. So similarly, beyond soil health card, farm development card, I have already given you a concept that farm development card, that the optimization tool is very important to design both the DFM and FDC, farm development card. So shortcut is not sustainable, I have mentioned here. We all are running in a very superficial mode to get some result, but we are not going to the deeper, that I want to say. So these are some of the projects how in our country has come. National Demonstration Project 1965, KVK 1974, Operational Research Project 1975, Lab to Land Program 1979, NATP 1998 to 2004, NAIP 2007 to 2014, Farmer First Scheme 2016, and beyond Farmer First, then what? So like this, I have told you why I have shown you the first line transfer of technology projects. Whatever government of India, the projects are implemented till 2016 or 2020. All these projects are disciplinary and commodity bound. All these projects are disciplinary or commodity approach, not in a model approach. Farmer first scheme is a modular approach, not it is a fully model approach. That I want to say that till that whatever we have achieved in agriculture front with the help of the World Bank, these were fully focusing on commodity and disciplinary approaches. No holistic approaches are applied. I am giving here the developmental farm model, one focus, which is very holistic. DFM is a dynamic and incremental entrepreneurship building focuses proper farm budgeting, treating farm as an industry, one size not fitting all farmers, scale neutrality and wider application. DFM will touch actual farmers tool to reach the unreached. So this is the developmental farm model, a case study. I have taken under Eastern Indian situations, in Odisha situations. Next, I am coming to farm development card, a new approach. Farm development card, a business plan for rural by entrepreneurship. Farm development card is a new approach, and approach is promoted by me and developed by me also. And this has been released by the protocol has been developed, which has been forwarded by Honorable Himanshu Pathak ji, former DG ICR and Secretary there. Now he is the DG Research. Himanshu Pathak ji. Farm development card, another concept, and it is designed, it is possible. So I have also presented this slide in Indian Science Congress in my presidential address, that you give me one price of one raffle, so that I can promote this farm development card, a game changer technology in our country. So farm development card is nothing but a customized business plan for individual farmers. And this is a game changer technology. You may future consider and think about this. Just know that farm development card is available, and this card is already implemented in a Meghalaya situation. 100 farm development card I have implemented with the help of NABARD. We are empowering our Indian Air Force with the Rafale, a mega deal in 2016. Similarly, for empowering our farmers and fighting against hunger and poverty. Recently, there was a conference, Biohappiness, with Evergreen Revolutions. So this farm development card can play a big role in transforming our Indian agriculture. And this is also a farm development card. This is also a farm development card. I have developed under different situations. And this is the farm development card options for the farmers of Kidamkula in Meghalaya. Already I have developed some model at IFS at Meghalaya, which has been visited by Honorable Agriculture Minister and many dignitaries. That photo I just want to show you. This is also a natural farming system model at 15 acres of land at Meghalaya I have developed. So this is the project I want to share with you. NABARD, the integrated farming system for livelihood security and doubling the farmer's income through implementation of farm development card. Integrated farming systems for livelihood security and doubling the farmer's income through implementation of farm development card. I have given you the concept of farm development card. Farm development card means it is just a customized business plan for individual farmers. Okay. And with the support of NABARD project, we have implemented 100 farm development card in Meghalaya. And initially, with the modeling framework, we developed a model, and with the minor refinement, we implemented this model from individual farmers to individual farmers. We changed some of the parameter as per the availability of their resources. Suppose one is having 1 hectare land, another is having 5 hectare land, one is having 50,000 rupees to spend round the year, another is having 1 lakh rupees to spend round the year, one is having 300 man days, another is having 1,000 man days. So according to their resources, how we have implemented, we have redesigned their business plan for our specific business plan we developed, and that in the form of farm development card, and that we implemented. You see, this is a farm. What you will do there? At the research station, you may have a land and a good quality land. You can go, but here you can see this is a situation. A natural farmer by a farmer. You want to develop. You give a business plan to him, so that their real test is there, and you double the farmer's income. This is a situation in Meghalaya where we have developed given farm development card, and that we have implemented. This is the visitors who went to that site on 6th December 2022. The visitors are also very, very eminent visitors. So this person is Shukla, Dr. P.S. Shukla, Vice Chancellor Nehu. This is the farmer. This is Dinesh Kulkarni ji, one of big RSS person. And this man is Premjit Singh, former Vice Chancellor, CIU, Imphal. And Sushil, left next to him is Sushil. SN Sushil is director at National Institute of Insect Resources, NB, IPM, Bangalore. And next to him is Madam is the director of spice research. So like that, people had gone to see at the village level. So finally, I'm giving you the take-home messages, what you have learned from my lecture. System approach is paramount. You have to adhere to the system approach. If you are thinking of taking only crop and only livestock, only fishery, or only horticulture, that is not very, very rewarding. In IFS development, design is very important. If you don't make a proper design, so your IFS will not be properly attractive, and it will not also give proper output. Similarly, you got the concept of farming system and integrated farming system. You got my simplest definition of farming system. And what is the difference between a farming system and integrated farming system? And you got the how to design a integrated farming system under Odisha situations, under Delhi irrigated agro ecosystem, and hill and mountain ecosystem, and under Meghalaya situations. You got the concept of optimization methodology, a powerful tool for IFS design in a scientific basis. Optimization methodology, you got some idea. And policy issues and strategy for promotion of IFS, like farm development card, promotion needs policy decisions. For this policy decision, I am also trying. Conclusion, optimization methodology and opportunity for the system approach to agriculture. Optimization methodology and opportunity for the system approach to agriculture. Without optimization methodology, it is very difficult to design an integrated farming system by manually. MCDM technique, multi-criteria decision-making techniques such as linear programming, goal programming, compromise programming, fuzzy linear programming are important tools for designing an integrated farming system on a scientific basis. Implementation of farm development card may address the farmer's problem in a holistic and multidisciplinary way. FDC is a game changer and establish sustainable foundation to agriculture base of India and other developing countries. Thank you. It does not matter how many resources you have. Thank you. If you do not know how to use them, it will never be enough. It does not matter how many resources you have. If you don't know how to use them, it will never be enough. Thank you very much for your kind patience. I have finished my lecture now.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for the wealth of knowledge you shared and the dedicated effort you put through your slides. And right now the session is open for questionnaire, and I would like to invite our participants to ask question one by one. Please.
समझ में आया कि नहीं?
The meeting is open for the discussion. Please ask your questions and queries.
Very good afternoon, sir.
Uh,
Sir,
Dr. N.M. Patnaik, first give your introduction and then ask.
yes. Sir, myself, Dr. Nilamata Patnaik. I am working as scientist at ICRMG, sir, Mathematical Interior Farming Research Institute at Multicriteria. And I would say, sir, it was a very excellent presentation, sir. I got to know a lot of things about IFS, and our institute is also working on integral farming systems, sir. So, sir, the different techniques you said, sir, like linear programming, goal programming, for the different techniques, that means how the sampling should be chosen, sir. Means what type of farmer we should take, and from this program, this techniques, MCDM techniques. Let us say for 1 acre, a farmer 1 acre, can we suggest any IFS models, sir, through these techniques?
By this technique, we design the farming system. If 1 acre farmer is there, farmer is having 1 acre of land, how much money he will spend in a year, and what is his option to take crop, fishery, dairy, whatever his options, that, and whatever resources available, land, labor, capital, and irrigated ecology, rainfed ecology, all those things taking into consideration, you will design there itself with the help of this optimization tools. Okay, so in that optimization tool, I have shown that maximize income. First, you will know the design in a single objective framework. First, you know. Suppose maximization of the income. Suppose 1 hectare area, what's the crop area he should take, what dairy area he should take, what fishery area he should take, whatever may be, what enterprise he will combine so that his income will be maximized. At the same time, it will also address the constraints. Suppose he is having only 1 lakh rupees to spend, you cannot give him a plan which will need more than 1 lakh rupees. So you should have that combination that it will fit to 1 hectare of area only, by 1 acre of area only, not that area will be more. At the same time, if he is having 500 man days, so your enterprise in such a way it will combine that 500 man days will be utilized. It should not exceed more than 500 man days. That way you have to combine with this tool. Better you are in Motihari, you do something, and also I am here to help you in this regard.
Yes, sir.
So that
yes.
we can combinedly do something.
Yes, sir. It is really nice, sir. Means for this, sir, we have to select a farmer who is interested to do integrated farming system, and then we will
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Who is not interested only? For every farmer, farm development card can be applied. Every farmer. I told you, na, farm
Yes.
development card, nothing but a business, customized business plan for an individual farmer. Customized business plan for individual farmer. He may be a corporate farmer, he may be a marginal landless farmer. But we under all situations, we can develop a farm development card.
Okay, sir.
Okay. In that,
Yes.
we accommodate all his desire and objectives. At the same time, constraints, resource availability. Accordingly, we develop a farm development card.
Right. Sir.
I'm very happy that you have tried to understand something.
Yes,
And,
sir. Actually, I am from
good,
social
good
science background.
question.
I am from extension, so I could know a lot about the analysis or the tools, sir. And it was very insightful, sir. I got to learn a lot of things, sir. And when I was doing graduation, sir, you used to be our associate dean at Chiplima, sir. So I was very interested to learn about your lecture, sir. Thank you, lots.
You were at Motihari in which position?
Sir, scientist, sir. I work as scientist in agriculture extension.
Very good. I'm happy to know that my student has come to Motihari.
Yes.
So in integrated farming system, I have the maximum contribution in the country. I should
Yes.
not tell like this, but
No, sir,
you can
pioneers,
see the progress.
really, sir. Your citation are means a benchmark for our research, sir. Means without your citation, no IFS research can take place in India, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Any scientist, faculties? Parag, please unmute.
Yeah. Any other scientist, please? Any questions, please? Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Dr. Sanapati from Agro Polytechnic Center, OUT, Chiplima, Sambalpur, sir. Sir, as I am from the veterinary ground, so it is too difficult for me to analyze this type of modeling or mathematical analysis. But I want to know that